Friendship that lasts are of the same measure. Friendship that lasts are of the same measure, meaning that you equally celebrate each other's success. You equally celebrate each other's successes sincerely there when there are challenge times. There are friends that you don't get that from. You didn't pick the right ones. You don't get that from. The moment you start climbing, all hell breaks loose. That's where the talking starts talking. Purge your friends. Friendship secret number 3. To have a delightful friendship, you have to be at the same page. If I say that friendship that lasts are of the same measure, I'm not saying that bank account is the same or career is the same. Or I'm talking about my friend April, who is a renowned lawyer that it's on so many high boards and everything else. She's like, oh my God, why is she talking about me? Everything else, that I'm also some small consultant somewhere, that I'm doing my thing. But when we get together, even if it's months or 3-4 months or 5 months, sometimes we go like that without talking because we're that busy. And we get together, we are sharing each other's successes, we're cheering each other up and crying where there are challenges, and then shedding our tears, and then coming up with our plan to move forward. And we can, when we finish that lunch or dinner or tea, she enjoys tea like I do, we go our separate ways, maybe months without talking to each other. It's been 2 weeks that I spoke to her. And, we go months without talking to each other. Like Agatha or Comfort or all those people, sometimes we don't talk to each other for months. But we celebrate each other's successes and show concern, sincere one as such, genuine one as such, not fake, during challenge times, meaning that you want the best for your friend and you want the best version of that friend to come out. How many of you are agreeing with me? It's been quiet, or you're taking notes, so I'm not hearing anybody. We're not hearing it. Oh, Julia is here. It says watch what in I don't know. Oh, Julia is tagging everybody. Good job, Julia. I'm telling you, this girl, she's tagging everybody and saying, watch this. Friendship secret number 3. Friendship that lasts are of the same measure. You're equal in love, sharing successes, showing concerns with challenges. And I put it here, and like I said, I wrote it so I don't forget. I said, meaning that you want the best for your friends as he or she would like to see you, your heart desires being met. And the friendship number 4, last one, I'm on time. I said the friendship your friendship, the friendship that you have, you're in now, will encounter trials and challenges. You know why? Where you guys started from, if you are part of the Turning Point Enlightenment group, and if you're not, sign up, you will grow. You will evolve. You will learn a skill and bring that out. A good friend, when they see the uncomfortables that comes out, because I put here, I said, recognizing that growth comes with breaking through uncomfortable barriers. As you learn new ways to become the best of you, you break through uncomfortable barriers, and sometimes attitude and behaviors or something unwanted of that sort will emerge. And when that happens, a good friend will take a step back and watch what is happening to that friend. Being a true friend will ask and say, I've seen some changes in you. It's everything okay? And that other friend would say, yeah, it's okay. I'm just going through some growth and something, and I'm not comfortable with it. Pardon my forgetfulness or anything else like that. I said, this is what I said. I said, be in awareness of each other's feelings because it could get muddy. Be aware or be in awareness of each other's feelings when one is maturing or growing, because it gets muddy. That is where, if you're not careful, you're gonna start backbiting, telling other friends about this friend. Oh, this person is doing this, I don't understand. When that happens, you have broken trust. Anytime you see that your other friend is not behaving the way you expect it, him or her to behave, go back to attributes of a delightful friendship. Show kindness, show compassion, calmness, right? Patience and honor with respect. That is, I said, attributes of delightful friendship. Anytime you see that in a person, you don't know what that person is going through. Maybe she's decided not to share with you yet. Respect. Go to that attribute of respect. Respect that. And just honor that person's silence. And trust. Remember attributes? I gave those attributes for you from the beginning. And trust that he or she will come to you when the time is right. When you have trust in that relationship, you will not be afraid and you will not doubt, because you know that, when she's ready to talk, she'll talk to me. Mine's very same friend, April, 2-3 weeks ago in church, just wanted us to meet, and I couldn't. I had something happened. I wasn't well or something like that. And she came out to tell me, I'm just using that as an example. She came out to tell me, she says, Amma, you always don't want to, play. That's how we call it. You don't want to play. Anytime I want us to play, then you're like, always, you don't even invite me to play anymore. Granted, I just moved back to, to where she lives. And so we are now in the same state. And she wants us to when we have time. I was so quiet. And I apologized, but then I thought through it. Friendship. I processed it and I said, that is so true. I told my husband, I said, honey, what April is saying is so true. I've always been busy, since we moved, and then I'm traveling, and then all these things, and I've put her, it's like anytime she's asked for something, let's get together for tea or something, I've had an excuse, and not excuse, but a tangible reason not to do it. So I thought through it. And I called her and I apologized. I said, sis, you said something that I really thought through and I think you're right. I haven't even invited you to my new place. That's not right. I apologize. But you're busy. And so I respect and honor where you're going and very happy with, all that is happening for you. So I try to give that space so you can do it. But I see that you don't want the space. You want us to be closer. So I would do better. Ask her. She's going to watch this. That is friendship that lasts. I didn't learn that from the beginning. Not with her, but with all the pains that I've been through. It took people to hurt me. But I didn't define that relationship. I didn't define that friendship. I didn't set that safety boundaries. I didn't set the friendship based on trustworthiness and truth or growth or anything. So I did not lay that foundation down, and I started expecting more and trusting where I wasn't supposed to trust. And it really bit me. It got me bad. So these days I learned, and that's what I'm sharing with you. So I said, go back to attributes when you see changes in friendship or in people. Instead of you backbiting, talking behind the scene, gossiping, be truthful to that person like my friend April did. Be also open and talk about it. And you that you've been told, assess the situation and go back and apologize if that's the problem. And if not, bring clarity to it. That is what it is. Other than, bailing out of the friendship, pointing fingers, gossiping, talking. I said, when that happens, you have broken your trust. And it takes time to build that trust right back up again. All too soon, our time is up. I've always said I won't go more than 30 minutes. I'm 30 into 33 now. But I want to ask you, what did you learn from this? This is very important to me. If you learn anything from it, let me hear it in the chat. If you're going to take some of this nuggets, insight, wisdom, and apply to your existing friendship, let me hear it. If you're going to use this to cultivate new friendship or friends, let me hear it, because I really want to know. And especially the students, especially those out there, young ones, coming into relationship, dating, all of that is very important that you use these four secrets to define what friendship means to you. All too soon, we've come to the end of this. I want to hear from you. I appreciate your time. Happy Valentine's Day in advance. Love somebody. Be kind to people. Use these attributes and have a delightful relationship with people. I said everything that happens to you happens for you. So look at things in a different way. That if you've lost a friend and it's something that you're really thinking about, look at these four secrets and see if your friendship was governed, within that. If not, release that person to go and cultivate a friendship that will last with those attributes that makes delightful friendship and healthy one as such. I love you. I always do. And I always will. I appreciate you so much for making the time today to listen to us. How many of you, let me ask you, have gone to sign up or subscribe to our new YouTube channel? If you've done that, why don't you invite 5 friends to also subscribe? Why don't you invite friends to also, take some of these nuggets and become a Janet out there? Become a Janet out there, become you out there, helping people to grow, helping people to develop, helping people to live the best version of themselves. Share with your friends, share with your co-workers, share with your church friends, share with people around you that will need this. Do not just sit on this gold mine or gold mine alone. Just share and ensure that people become better from where they are because of you. Make you the Janet in somebody else's world. Cheers.